voices against corruption. Let the people speak.
Hello and welcome to Primark's public feedback series on corruption called Voices Against Corruption. And we ask, do you think corruption is responsible for the poor execution of many constituency projects in Nigeria?
I have never seen anybody, any lawmaker, a senator or a House of Rep member that has come out publicly to say, okay, I have executed 80% project in my constituency. Rather, what we see on media every day is people giving people donkey, people giving people rope to tie their goats. And these are not the type of constituency projects we are talking about. These are not the type of constituency projects we carry out and we're proud of. So corruption is highly responsible for why these things are not being carried out in various constituencies.
They will start a project. Before they will leave, they will not finish the project. The new ones will come. For them to start with that very old project, they will abandon it and start a fresh one, and them too will not finish it. That is how the corruption is eating this country.
Road projects, which we have here, I think it has been like that for some years now, and it's yet to be completed. So it is corruption. And what made it to be so is that there is no monitoring. If a project is given out, there should be a monitoring so that those who are executing it will be able to finish the project given to them, just because there is no monitoring. And that is why corruption is thriving.
Funds are being released to a particular project, to a particular purpose, and is not getting down. Is not getting down to the roots of what the money are being meant for. So that is the area of where corruption comes in.
Corruption is responsible for the execution of a constituency project, and I think it's not just the problem in the government. I think it's more of the problem of the citizens. The citizens don't even ask questions. They don't even want to know what is happening to their money. They don't even want to know the problem, where the problem is coming from. Everybody just feel relaxed. So long as you can eat a day, you just feel it's normal. But it is our duty, responsible, complete duty, to actually ask for what is happening.
The senators, local government, what do you call them, the House of Rep members who are involved in this Constituency project, they rather will take this money for their own selves, not doing what the budget is reviewed. Sometimes even when the project is kickstart, most of these projects are abandoned. And so to a great extent, you don't have the bidding. You don't really have it. You see some constituency projects for years that have never been completed, and nobody is asking questions. That is corruption in itself.
Who is evaluating these projects? Who is assessing them? Who is making sure that they are being executed? You understand? Senators will just give you money. Those of them that are evaluating or assessing the level of implementation, they don't go there. They don't check. Government, they are not checking each other because they are all corrupt. The three arms of government, nothing like checks and balance again.
Corruption is a major factor affecting our national development. If people are corrupt and then money is released to execute a project, they will not execute the project 100%. They will siphon some of the money into their pockets. So that's corruption.
If the Senate, the House of Rep, are working for we as they believe that they are standing there for us, I think that we can not have any problem in Nigeria. But due to the selfish and corruption that we have, they only gather the money when election is coming nearby. They buy small bike and some grinding machines, deceiving people that they have did something for their constituency. But why not? They are doing nothing. We don't have something like constituency project in Nigeria because now it's a pocket. Constituency work for their pocket.
The budget of the National Assembly make provisions for the execution of constituency projects. But many a times, those projects are not executed. Even where they are executed, you discover that only a fraction of the money is spent for the project. And as such, the money goes into the individual pockets.
We don't see anything that is happening in terms of infrastructure development. Corruption is so high.
Year in, year out, there is budget for everything in Nigeria. But at the end of the day, we will not see anything. Even in the community, there is nothing is working. If you watch so many communities, it's all those NGOs that sink wells. Not even the House of Rep or senators that come from that constituency that did all those things. If you watch very well. So all boil down to corruption.
Primark's public feedback on corruption in Nigeria is produced with support from MacArthur Foundation.